Oh my, how times fly when you're having fun. And in this instance, the basketball season just ended, and we already got a bunch of changes going on within the men's basketball as well as the women's basketball coaching circles. It seems like FAMU is on the market looking for a new men's basketball coach. I think they might have someone on board right now that they're looking at. I believe it might be someone that the board of trustees actually want to bring in, that they're getting ready to bring to the program. But the gentleman that's leaving is a guy that actually came into this program hoping to get his start as far as we're trying to move the program forward, getting them back in contention for them to compete within the SWAC, and hopefully get them in, get them in that winner's circle for them to win the SWAC men's basketball championship. Well, they fell a little short this past season, and things have not been easy since this hire back in April. Was it April 2024? Patrick Crarey is ready to bust a move. We're going to talk about exactly what's going on right after this. Coach, your favorite coach, back at it again. 10 toes down, about to tell you how it all went down. This is Tomorrow League Sports Network with your host, Coach Walker. If you're new to the channel, please like, share, subscribe. Hit that notification bell so you can get all the coming videos. For all my leaders out there, welcome back. Y'all know the drill. Y'all know the routine. If you haven't done so already, please like, comment, and share these videos. And tap in the friend to it. Tell them to come on in. It's number positive vibes. We just having a good time talking about HBCU sports. And don't forget, you can follow us on all social media platforms. The links are listed down below in the description. So without further ado, let's go ahead and jump on in this thing. Because I know you're like, man, what in the world is going on now up in Tallahassee? Listen, the highest of 7 hills is putting a stamp on things. They're trying to figure out, like, what's going on. We finally gave this guy a chance, and now all of a sudden he decided he want to go. But they ain't worried about it, though, because guess what? They're looking at someone that they're looking to bring into the program. Now, Coach Crarey said he was hired by FAMU, former athletic director, Ms. Tiffany Dawn Sykes, who's no longer with the program. He's coming into the program from coaching NAIA school in Miami, Florida, if I'm not mistaken. I think it was St. Thomas University in Miami Gardens. And there was a little bit of skepticism as far as could he come in there and build the FAMU Rattlers basketball program up in the manner which they expected him to, coming from an NAIA school. Well, I gotta give Coach Crarey his credit. To his credit, he was able to he was able to build a team that was able to get in there. Early on in the season, they did have success as far as with them being, I think they was ranked as high as 3rd in the SWAC conference last season. As far as the men's basketball conference, they were ranked 3rd, and they had an opportunity to continue to keep moving up the ranks, but they fell short, in a couple of games here and there. Looking back at the schedule, they lost, I think, several games. I think it was like 3 or 4 games they lost by a point. And I think one of the other games I think they lost was by like 11 points. Now, funny thing is when you sit there and you look at everything as far as just how the team was beginning to come together, how they were gelling, and different pieces that they need to add to the team. I think they need to add another big or two in the back, not in the backcourt, but in the front court, as far as a forward, as well as another center that could, get out there on the block and do some things as far as helping them get easy baskets. You got your starting 5, but then after that, who do you have coming in after that that's going to help you be able to continue to keep building, to hold on, to sustain leads, to make sure that they're able to continue to keep pushing the ball up and down the court and score points. Looking at everything that was going on, yes, Coach Crarey did bring some of his athletes in with him when he came to FAMU. But again, with all of the turmoil that was going on after the fact, now that you're hearing that he's leaving FAMU to go to Grambling State, it makes you wonder, like, okay, is everybody getting what they were looking for here? I got to give much credit to AD Suggs over at FAMU, because she did come in and offer him an extension like midway during the season, which, we thought everything was going to be good to go. I think, if I'm not mistaken, I think he did sign on for that extension. Don't know if that extension had I believe the extension is taking place come this season. And because he was on a 1 year, I think he was on a 1 year deal with FAMU. So now Grambling State has swooped in, got him to come over to Grambling State University. Kind of like what happened with with Grambling State's previous coach Jackson, who signed an extension that's supposed to begin, I believe, this upcoming men's basketball season. But now he's over Alabama A&M. So now we're going to see how everything goes on. Coaches making moves at going over to different programs. Gotta wish Coach Crarey the best of luck as far as with him going over to Grambling and looking to build that program back up to get them back in contention again to go play in the NCAA tournament, which they were in 2024, where they won the first game. They won the first 4 game, getting them into the NCAA top 64 teams to go on and play in the NCAA tournament. So best of luck to Coach Crarey on that, and best of luck to Coach Jackson. Now, FAMU will get back out there again and get their search going as far as who's going to become the new head men's basketball coach. Can't wait to see how all that turns out and who becomes the next men's head basketball coach over there for the Rattlers, over at the Highs of Seven Hills. Because like I said before, looking at what they were able to do this past season, the trajectory as far as with the team was moving upwards as far as with Coach Crarey as the head man over the program. But you got to wish them the best of luck as far as with them moving on to Grambling State and wait to see exactly how everything turns out over there. But guys, Coach going to go ahead and get up on out this thing. But until next time, be the one and lead.